Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth. I'm Mike Smith, along with Tom Beard, from the historic Waverly Downtown Gymnasium. This is the Girls Division III District Championship, and Tom, this is a backyard brawl. Portsmouth High School against Portsmouth West.
I tell you what, it really is. And when you stop and think about that, I don't think they've really played each other, maybe, the way we were talking to people. But all of a sudden you get that. The boys mix it up, but the girls, I don't think, have been in that situation. So we may see a rivalry start today.
Kind of rare air, not only in the lack of times that they've played each other, but for Portsmouth High School, their last girls basketball district title, we've been told, was 1985. The Lady Senators of West have never won one, so this is going to be, it's a special deal anytime, but in light of that kind of history, somebody's going to be making some local history, whoever comes out here on top today.
And you know, it really affects everybody. When I was talking to the coaches and I was looking at the coaches, people talk about game face. They definitely have their game face on. I imagine they have a little bit of jitters themselves, and they're not the ones that have to perform, but they're the ones responsible for what happens oftentimes. So I think it's new for everybody.
West won their first SOC 2 girls basketball championship in school history this year. They have an overall record of 23-1. Ironically, their only loss was in conference to Minford, 55-49, but later on they beat Minford by 20. Of course, Portsmouth, they play in the Ohio Valley Conference with the likes of Fairland, who is just unbelievable. They're 25-0, but Portsmouth will come in here with a record of 19-5, and a familiar face that goes way back with you and I, Tom, Amy Hughes. We were here broadcasting Amy's games when she played at Waylersburg High School back in the early 1990s.
You know, and it's amazing. It doesn't seem like it's been that long ago. And, but she was in the game for a long time, went out of the game, and then came back to coaching. And but she is one kind of a competitor, and she gets it honest because her father was quite the competitor and coach himself.
Yeah, Mike, her dad, sitting on the bench, was a great coach. I think the first time I ran into Mike was back in the 80s when he was at Green High School, and they had a top 5 ranked team at that point. But I think Amy said after being away from coaching because she went into administration at Portsmouth for about 9 or 10 years. This is her 5th year back for the Lady Senators. Larry Howe, this is his first year, pretty good first year, going 23-1. Looking through some of their records and their opponents, the only common opponent that I could find, and there may have been more, was Adena.
Right.
West opened the season with a 44-32 win over the Lady Warriors. Portsmouth just beat Adena in the district semi, 61-34. You know, we try to make comparisons with that, but sometimes that's not always an accurate picture of how a particular team will fare against one or the other. But the thing that really strikes me about this Portsmouth team, they have only 6 players on their roster. But from what I'm told, they run like they've got the Energizer battery in them. They just don't run down. Where West, they'll go with predominantly 5, but they've got some help on the bench if they need it.
Yeah, when you get at this level and you only have 6 players, how the game is officiated means so much. And when you talk about 6 players, you know, in the movie Hoosiers, that's my 4 out there.
Yeah.
You could see that. You could see where you had to play with only 4 if there's a lot of fouls called. But this is going to be a real aggressive. I know Portsmouth will want to get the ball up and down the floor.
Earlier here today, North Adams rallied to beat Leesburg-Fairfield in the other bracket district championship. That was a 43-41 North Adams victory. A game that was originally scheduled to be played here at 6 o'clock tonight that we were supposed to broadcast. It got moved over to Wellston at 2 o'clock. And at halftime in that ball game, Wheelersburg leads Nelsonville York 26-3.
Wow.
That's the largest lead in the ball game, as I'm being told Nelsonville York failed to score in the last 15 minutes of that ball game.
It's pretty hard to believe.
We're going to have the national anthem here in just a moment, and then we'll get to the starting lineups for you here at the Waverly Downtown Gym.
Waverly High School welcomes you to the downtown arena. This girls Division III District Championship game between the Portsmouth and West Senators.
Decent Saturday afternoon crowd on a fairly nice day. It's easy to be outside on a warmer day like this, but a lot of fans from Portsmouth here to watch this big match. Here's our national anthem. A lot of memories of broadcasts that we've had here over the years, and I guess not only the great basketball we've seen here over the years, but the friends that we've met from all over Southern Ohio while we were here.
Well, back when we had the big sectionals and we did as many as 13 games in 1 week, you got to see a lot of people that you hadn't seen for a long time, but it's a great environment for tournament.
Who's our officials, Tom, before we get to the players?
Okay, we got Marcus Thompson, Sean Willie, and Keith Throckmorton, and we've seen all three of these guys, but Throckmorton we've seen the most. He's been around now for quite a while.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Lady Trojans of Portsmouth High School under head coach Amy Hughes. 19-5, they'll be going with Emily Cheatham, a 5'8 junior. Sienna Allen, a 5'11 freshman. Daisha Reed, a 5'6 sophomore. KK Mays, a 5'8 freshman. And Savannah Cantrell, a 6'3 sophomore. Again for Portsmouth, Cheatham, Allen, Reed, Mays, and Cantrell. For Larry Howell's Lady Senators of West, 23-1. Ava Potters, a 5'5 sophomore. Malin Howe, a 5'11 senior. Sydney McDermott, a 5'10 senior. Emma Sayer, a 5'2 junior. Lexi Deaver, a 5'3 senior. And they've got some depth. I think a good matchup is going to be the two towers inside, West, Malin Howe, and also the 6'3 Savannah Cantrell of Portsmouth.
Yeah, when you look at the size, we got size on both sides. And it may be the battle of the bigs, really, when you get, and also the rebounding. But I'm more curious to know how people are going to take care of the basketball. And I know Portsmouth loves the run and gun, and I'm not sure what defense is going to be held. But when you only got 6 players, you'd think you wouldn't press the whole ball game. From what I heard, though, they can do it. So we'll see.
Those teams have been announced. One correction, we have Charlie Joe Howard, a 5'3 senior, in there for Portsmouth. Again with Sayer, Howe, Potters, I think we gave her as a starter. She is not in the starting lineup. So jumping for Portsmouth West, we have Malin Howe going up against Sienna Allen of Portsmouth. Here we go. DIII District Championship, and we're underway as West has the basketball. With it out on the left side. Now back out front. Right wing to Howard. Howard gives it up, gets it back. Portsmouth back in what looks like a box and one. Down in low. Strong move, Howe. Shot no good. Rebound comes to Portsmouth. It's a Mays on the board. Outside Baker. Good.
Whoa. She didn't cover bank, but she didn't need to. That counted 3 big points.
3 ball by Daisha Reed puts Portsmouth out front 3-0. Deaver out front. Less than a minute into the ball game. Left corner. Back out around the perimeter. Right side 3 by Deaver. Off the rim. Rebound. Pulled down. And now we got a jump ball. Cantrell had the rebound, but she was quickly tied up. But the possession arrow will give it to the Lady Trojans of Portsmouth.
She brought that down to about her waist. And again, whenever you do that, you're very vulnerable to get it tied up or knocked loose.
I'm glad we're as close as we are, Tom, because those jersey numbers with that dark background, I can't see them.
It's camouflage.
Being colorblind like I am, it's really hard to see that. Out front, that's Allen. On the left wing, Cantrell, 3-ball, got it.
Tell you what, the big girl nailed that one. We saw her in warm-up. She put the ball in the hole. They're kind of having a change-up man-to-man. You got part of it man-to-man, part of it zone down low. They're keeping the paint crowded.
Howell goes down inside, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound by Allen, 6-0 Portsmouth. Trojans on the run. Left baseline shot, no good. Cantrell with a rebound. Now a lob down into Cantrell. She's blocked, but a foul is also going to be called on Charlie Jo Howard. Her first. That'll put Cantrell on the line to shoot 2 with a 6-0 lead. Cantrell at the line. First of 2. Off the rim. She'll get one more.
She is a big girl.
Amy had her listed as 6'2.5", but usually in mathematics, when you get to 0.5, you go up to the next one.
I think that was with her shoes off.
So we're saying 6'3". Cantrell makes the free throw. She has 4 points, 7-0. Portsmouth with the start. West with the ball. Deaver. Off to Howard, goes left corner. Now Howard takes it inside, kicks it across the key. Deaver for 3, shot no good, ball batted away. Out comes Portsmouth. That's Reed with it. Tried to go down to the lane, knocked away, but picked up by the Lady Trojans. Reed with the basketball, 7-0 Portsmouth lead, 5:45 to go first quarter. Reed pops from 3, off the rim. Ball batted away, picked up by West. That's Charlie Jo Howard. West trying to get on the board here as we're 2.5 minutes deep into the first quarter. Baseline, now they kick it out on the shot to McDermott. No good. Rebound, Howell. Squares up, fires out to Howard. Shot off the rim. Rebound comes to Portsmouth. That's Reed with it. Across the timeline. Reed behind the back. Pulls back and fires. Good!
Tell you what, that was a great move.
9-0 Portsmouth. And we have a timeout for Portsmouth West. 5:06 to play in the first quarter. 9-0 the lead. It's a 30-second timeout. 9-0 Portsmouth lead, and it's like a blitzkrieg starting out here.
I think right now it's going the way Portsmouth would want it to. We haven't seen a lot of transition, but they're packing it down there in that man-to-man crossover zone is what they're playing and filling that paint. But West can't put the ball in the basket. They've put the ball up 6 times, not made one yet. And you've got to start putting something in the hole, and that was probably a good time out there by Coach Howell.
Reed, 5 points. Cantrell 4 to lead the way for Portsmouth. 9-0 with 5:06 to go here in the first quarter. West will have it. Sayre with it. He'll be picked up at midcourt. Sayre takes it to the right corner. Howard, she dribbles out front. Keeps the dribble. Now over to Deaver. Deaver trying to penetrate. Squares up, fires, and good.
Good penetration, and that's really what West needs to do, is attack the basket.
So 4:42 to go in the first quarter before West finally got on the board. 9-2. In the high post, Reed backs it off. Left side, Cantrell for three. Got another one.
Tell you what, she can put the ball in the basket.
12-2 Portsmouth. Cantrell with 2 threes, and then Deaver responds with a 3-ball. 12-5.
Back and forth we go.
Portsmouth with a 7-point lead. Portsmouth with the ball, rather. At 3-ball by West, cut it to 7. Now 4 minutes to go. Reed with a long 3, shot no good. Rebound Deaver of West. She brings it up in a hurry. Left side to Howard. Back out to Deaver. Runs off a pick. Deaver fires off the mark. Rebound comes to Mays of Portsmouth. Bringing across the timeline is Allen. Sienna goes left side, Cantrell on the left wing. Picked up immediately by McDermott. Reed to Allen. Right corner jumper shot no good. Loose ball picked up by Deaver. Deaver across the timeline. 12-5, Portsmouth lead. West with the ball. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Howard, left corner to Howe. Her pass stolen away. Allen breaking down the lane. Shot up and in.
First turnover of the day for anybody. So the girls are playing pretty much taking care of the basketball.
14-5, Portsmouth. Now Howe shot, or Cheatham. Rebound coming to Allen of Portsmouth. 14-5 to score. Allen takes a long 3.
Wow.
Shot no good.
It looked
Rebound
good,
McDermott of West.
That looked pretty good from our position.
Sayer hands it off to Howard. 14-5 Portsmouth lead. Sayer takes it to the corner, now backs it off. Lobs it left side to Deaver. Her 3-ball, good. Lexi Deaver. She has 8 points, cuts the lead to 14-8.
Portsmouth in that zone, they're approaching the ball man to man, but they're playing a zone outside that, and they're going to get those kind of shots in that zone.
Approaching the 2-minute mark to go in the first quarter. Allen being pressured, ball stolen away. Down on the other end, Sayer, shot no good, gets her own rebound, goes up strong and draws a foul. That'll put Emma Sayer on the line to shoot 2.
Well, good offensive rebound in there. She's not very tall, but she just kept after it.
KK Mays of Portsmouth with the foul. That's her first. And at the line, Emma Sayer looking for her first points of the game. First try, off the rim. Substitution for West. This will be Kate Rollins checking in for Sydney McDermott. Sayer, who missed the first shot, will get one more. Portsmouth has led from the get-go when they got out to a 9-0 lead. Sayer makes 1 of 2, cuts it to 14-9. West not going away, folks. They're going to hang in here. And slowly crawling back into this within 5 after being down by as many as 10. Allen holding the ball. Cross-court lob to Cantrell. Left corner shot. Good.
I tell you what, this girl's lights out, folks.
10 for Savannah. 17-9 Portsmouth.
She smiles. I think she's excited. Savannah made another one.
That's 3 threes for the big 6'3" post player.
Yeah, and she's, again, 3s. Wow.
Deaver, left side of the arc. Bounce pass down in low to Howe. Ball is blocked. Blocked by Cantrell. Allen lobs it all the way down on the other end to Cheatham. Now out to Reed. Mays had it knocked out of her hands. Howe picks it up. Here comes West. Lob down the floor, knocked away by Portsmouth. Great save there. Great hustle by Daisha Reed. Portsmouth with a 17-9 lead and the ball. 45 seconds to go, first quarter. DIII District Championship. 2 schools that are just a couple of miles apart but hardly ever play, at least in girls basketball. Portsmouth looking like they're going to hold it for the last shot of the quarter. Reed out near midcourt. Picked up there by Deaver. 21 seconds. Cantrell comes out. to help out.
I'm surprised she didn't look at the basket. Tell you what, she may be 28 feet away, but she can put it up.
Now Coach Hughes says run the offense. Cheatham in the corner. Down inside to Mays. Back to Cheatham. Baseline shot way off the mark. Ball caroms out of bounds. And it'll be West ball with 1.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. And West will pretty much just have time to take maybe a dribble and then let her go. Deaver will not get the shot off before time expires.
That was close. It went ahead a little bit more.
That's the end of the first quarter. Our score: Portsmouth 17, West 9. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Here at Glockner's, we know how valuable your time is, and that's why our priority is to provide you a quick and easy service. We will get you in and out and on your way immediately. So schedule your next service appointment at Glockner.com.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you. Portsmouth with a 17-9 lead after the first quarter here over West. 17-9 after Portsmouth got out quickly, 9-0.
Hey, looking at a couple of stats. We'll look at turnovers real quick. Both teams with 2, so the ball, taking care of the basketball has been pretty good. Overall shooting, Portsmouth, that's where their downfall has been. 3 of 12 for 25%, 2 of 5 from three-point range for 40. And Portsmouth is 6 of 11 for 55 and 4 of 8 from the three-point line. And that's Cantrell carrying that message there.
West with the ball, starting the second quarter, trailing by 8. They've been down by as many as 10. Howe on the left baseline. Now left side three ball, count it for Charlie Joe Howard. 17-12. West back within 5. Reed brings it across the timeline. Gets it away to Allen. Allen going inside. Shot no good. Knocked out of bounds by Portsmouth. And it'll be West ball. By the way, starting out the second quarter for Portsmouth is the 6th player on this roster, Katie Ankrum, a 5'8 freshman. And if you joined us late, only 6 players on the Portsmouth roster. But still a 19-5 team.
Wow.
Knocked away by Cantrell. Portsmouth ball. Allen lobs it ahead for Reed on the left wing. Now Cantrell. Picked up by Rollins. Gets it away. Daisha Reed on the dribble. Gets it up to Allen. Allen being pressured, and I think it's going to be a foul on Emma Sayer. As you probably can see on camera, Sienna Allen is 5'11". Emma Sayer is 5'2".
Yeah.
So when you're trying to reach in there with Allen having such long arms trying to keep it away, it's not an easy task.
No, the thing of it is, it's so inviting you can't quit doing it.
Reed shot no good. Rebound by Deaver of West. He has 3 rebounds.
Big girls from West have not got in the game. We may see it right now, though.
Nice play.
There you go.
Inside, and Rollins connects. Her first 2, and West is back to within 3, 17-14.
Good timeout.
Timeout, Portsmouth. Full timeout, 6:21 to go in the first. Portsmouth 17, West 14. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you here for the Division III District Championship. North Adams beat Fairfield earlier today. Now it's West against Portsmouth, battling tooth and nail. After a quick Portsmouth start of 9-0 and 12-2, West has cut it to 3 with 6:21 to go in the half. Portsmouth ball. Reed with it out on the point. Gets it up to Cheatham. Cheatham looking in from the left side. Out front, Ankrum lobs it down into Allen. Score it. Allen. He has 4.
Coach Hughes is probably telling him, we need to work that ball down low a little bit, and that was a perfect play coming out of that timeout.
West quickly back. Right corner, that's McDermott. Cross-court lob. Deaver on the drive. We got a whistle. Foul's going to be called on the Lady Trojan.
Reed, I think.
Yeah, Daisha picks up her first foul, I believe. Yep. And that'll put Alexa Deaver on the line for West.
Yeah, we haven't had a lot of fouls in this game. We haven't had a lot of turnovers. It's just been pretty well played.
First shot, no good. She'll get one more.
West had a rough time getting off shooting, and that didn't help them. 3-12 there in that first quarter.
Deaver, who has 8 points, make it 10 as she hits the second free throw. 19-15, Portsmouth lead cut to 4. Reed will bring it up for the Lady Trojan. Picked up out front by Deaver. Holding the ball. Cheatham off to Reed, top of the key. Mays back to Reed. 5:30 to go in the half. Reed backs it off and fires.
Wow.
Three-pointer shot no good. Rebound by Rollins of West. Quickly up. Sayer. McDermott. Out front, now they lob it in the left corner for Deaver. Deaver steps up, ball blocked, picked up, and it's put back try by Rollins. Does not fall, but it's a Portsmouth foul.
Well, again, they went down low. They're starting to get the bigger people into the game and part of their offense. And that time the ball got blocked, but the big girl was there to get that rebound. So good job.
KK Mays, the foul, her second. Rollins misses the first free throw. She'll get one more. Great season by these Lady Senators. 23-1. Won the SOC 2. Second shot, no good. Rebound to Cantrell of Portsmouth. Lady Trojans with the ball and a 4-point lead. 5 minutes to go first half. Reed out front. That's Mays. Lobs it into Allen. Quick pass down in low. Reverse layup good by Reed. 7 for Reed. 21-15 Lady Trojan.
You watch that concentration down low. Really, really close quarters to make those kind of passes.
Deaver, 15-footer, shot no good. Rebound by Reed. Now she'll slow the tempo and get it away to Allen. Lobs it away to Reed, left side. Now Mays in the foul line area. Trying to penetrate, and a whistle. Travel. The West defender wasn't giving any ground, and that caused the Portsmouth player to travel. Malin Howe back in for West. Out goes Rollins.
You thought she was going for the goal line. She kept plowing in there, but in the process walked.
Katie Ankrum back in for Portsmouth, replacing Cheatham. 21-15 Portsmouth. West ball, 4:18 left first half. Across the timeline is Sayer. Sayer gets between two defenders, and we got a reach-in foul on Portsmouth. I think that one is going to be on Katie Ankrum. That's her first. Common foul. West will have it out under their own basket. Malin Howe will inbound. Lobs it out on the wing. Reed knocked it away, but picked up by Sayer. Howe pass to the left corner, and the referees look at each other and say, yes, it was deflected by the defensive team, Portsmouth.
Coach Hughes patted the referee saying, okay, you got it right.
Deaver will inbound for the Lady Senators. Bounce pass down and low to Howe. Strong move to the hole. Shot no good. Cantrell with a rebound for Portsmouth. Allen brings it up. We're under 4 minutes to go in the half. Reed, left side three ball, way off the mark, but Allen inside is called for the foul as she was on the back of the West player, Emma Sayer.
I tell you what, though, Sarah did a great job blocking out. It just goes to show if you block out, good things are going to happen. But Coach Hughes is saying she is above her, but I understand what Hughes is saying. But again, you got to give it credit to Sarah because she really boxed her out.
So West with the ball back, down by 6. Emma Sayer with it. Still on the dribble. Takes it into the circle. Ball knocked out of her hands, picked up by Howe. She goes away in the corner to Deaver. Kicks it away, Howard. Now Howard backs it off when Allen jumped out on defense. Howe in the circle. Spin move inside, shot no good, but Cantrell with the foul.
Tell you what, the fouls now are starting to accumulate a little bit more for Portsmouth, and as we know, there's only 6 players altogether. So this could really start to be a problem for Portsmouth. And West is being very patient about getting it down in there and working it down in the paint. So we have to see what's going on here.
First try by Howe, no good.
Tell you what, that may come back to haunt them. They've only made 2 of 7 foul shots. And this is the time of the year when you got to be making them.
Malin, who is their big presence inside at 5'11", still looking for her first point. And there it is as she makes 1 of 2, 21-16.
You know, it's amazing when you look at Cantrell. You know, she's hit all those threes. She's hit 3, but she's more of a threat on defense than down low on offense.
Right.
So I haven't seen her go down low yet. We'll see if that happens throughout the game, but up to this point, you've not seen her down there.
Cheatham back into the game for Portsmouth. 3 minutes to go in the half. Reed out to Cheatham. Portsmouth up by 5, 21-16. Cheatham tries to penetrate, goes away to Cantrell for 3, off the rim. Allen with a rebound, knocked out of her hands. We got a whistle, a reach-in foul against West. That's on Lexi Deaver, her first. Common foul. Portsmouth will put it in play into their own basket. Cheatham gets it away to Reed. And away from the ball, an offensive foul called against Portsmouth.
Wow.
On the push.
KK.
It's going to be on KK Mays, and that's her 3rd personal.
Yeah, this what I'm saying. This thing, we've still got, 2:43 to go. And Portsmouth can't get into a fouling spree.
So Katie Ankrum comes in for Mays, who has to sit down with 3 personals. Remember, Portsmouth only has 6 players on their roster. Howe kicks it away on the left side. 3 ball by Deaver, no good. Howe with a stick back, won't go. Cantrell with a rebound. Portsmouth up quickly. Cheatham down on the baseline. Her left-hander is off the mark. Rebound Howe of West. She brings it up. Left corner Deaver, quickly down inside and
out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds on the sideline. Looked like West was set up ready for the 3 ball from the corner, but the entry pass to the corner on the wing was out of bounds.
Well, you got to know where you are on the court, and when you're close to that bench, you got to really pay attention.
Reed brings it up, gets it away to Allen. 21-16 Portsmouth lead. They have the ball, 2 minutes to go in the half, and Allen going up for the shot is fouled by Emma Sayer. That's her 2nd.
Sarah, like you mentioned, is not very big, but she's really a competitor. And she's got caught down low more than one time against these players that are much bigger. But that time they called the foul.
So that'll put Sienna Allen on the line. She has 4 points. They go along with 3 rebounds. Right now, a 5-point lead, trying to extend it. And she does. First one good. 5 for Allen, 22-16 Portsmouth. West substitution. They bring Kate Rollins in for Malin Howe. Coach Larry Howell talking to Emma Sayer about her defense. Allen's 2nd shot, she makes them both. Sienna with 6 points, 23-16 Portsmouth. Back to a 7-point lead. Deaver with it. Top of the key, now penetrates inside. Hook pass left side corner. McDermott for 2. And that's her first 2 in the game. 23-18. Portsmouth lead down to 5. Reed walks it across the line. Gets it away to Allen. Allen, top of the key, pulls up and fires. Shot no good.
Wow.
Rebound Rollins. For West. Howard ahead. Howard pulls the trigger from 3, no good. Loose ball picked up by Sayer. Her shot no good. Cantrell with a rebound for Portsmouth. Fans wanting a foul. Now Allen goes into the lane and she will be fouled by Lexi Deaver.
Well, when Portsmouth's getting the ball down low, they've been real effective, and they get matched up oftentimes with a much shorter player. And if you don't make the shot, at least maybe go to the foul line.
Sienna Allen will be at the line where she'll shoot 2. A very physical game as we expected. First shot by Allen is good. She has 7.
Allen has a nice shot there. That release on her foul shots. You can tell that she's put a lot of time in, but that's a nice soft release.
Sienna with 7 points and now make it 8. 25-18. Portsmouth leading. West of the ball is the clock now at 1 minute left first half. Out front, ball kicked by Allen, the defender. Well, Nelsonville York came a little bit to life in the second quarter, but they trail. No, that's a final, pardon me. That is already a final. Waylersburg 51-31. So apparently maybe the continuous clock got involved there in that second half. Shot from the corner, no good. Rebound comes to Ankrum. Allen will walk it up. Let's see if Portsmouth will hold it for the last shot. Up 25-18. 37 seconds to go. First half. Allen dribbling the ball with Sayer defending. Now Allen gets an opening on the baseline. Shot no good, but Allen retrieves her own rebound. Shot from the left wing way off the mark, out of bounds. And with 17 seconds to go in the half, West will have the ball, trailing by 7. Emma Sayer will bring it up. Across the timeline. Right side to Howard, 10 seconds. Right corner 3 ball, shot by Rollins, no good, and it goes out of bounds. And Portsmouth will have it the length of the court from their basket with 5 seconds to go in the first half.
Plenty of time to get a nice shot.
Reed will inbound. Allen, 3, 2. Allen, a long jumper off the rim to end the first half. At intermission of this girls Division III District Championship, our score, Portsmouth 25, West 18. Stay with us. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our first half stats when we're ready to go for second half action. 25-18 Portsmouth over West. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Carlos. First time setting foot inside a tattoo shop. Second picture his daughter has posted to her story. Third check on his bucket list. And 4 years of cancer-free checkups at OhioHealth.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you here on the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth. Let's take a look at the stats in that first half. First of all, for Portsmouth, leading 25-18. They're led by Savannah Cantrell. She has 10 points and 6 rebounds. 8 points and 4 rebounds for Sienna Allen. And Daisha Reed has 7 points. For West, Lexi Deaver with 9 points to go with 3 rebounds. And then it really drops off after that, Tom. Charlie Jo Howard, she has 3, 2 apiece for Sydney McDermott and Kate Rollins, and 1 apiece for Malin Howe and Emma Sayer. Tom?
Overall stats, looking at it, it's been a pretty well-played game as far as taking care of the basketball. Portsmouth West with 5 turnovers, Portsmouth with 3. Rebounding and the number of rebounds are dead even. West has 13, Portsmouth has 13. There is a difference on the offensive boards. West with 4 offensive rebounds, Portsmouth with 2. A big factor really is the foul line. The foul line, it's only 2 points difference in the amount of points scored on the foul line, but the percentages, if it goes into the second half, maybe end up being a big deal. But Portsmouth West was 3 of 8. 3 of 8 from the foul line for 38%. This time of year, it won't be much better than that. And Portsmouth is 5 of 6 for 83%. And from the field for the ball game, Portsmouth West is just shooting 27%. They put up 22 shots, made 6 for 27%. They put up 9 threes. They're not bashful for putting the ball up from the three-point line. They've made 3 of those for 33%. And Portsmouth was 8 of 22 for 36%. And they put up 13 threes and made 4 for 31%. But Cantrell made 3 of those 4 for Portsmouth. So she's their leading scorer, correct?
Yeah, and for Portsmouth, one of their big issues right now is KK May. She has 3 personal fouls.
Yeah, we've talked about the numbers of people who are just dialing in here and watching, but they only have 6 players. So when you only have 6 players, you got to play really smart. And, of course, she's got 3 fouls. Not that she's not smart. There's just an idea she got 3 fouls, and that's big. So, but outside of that, Portsmouth's in pretty good shape.
Again, just about ready to get started in the second half. Again, earlier today here at the Waverly Downtown Gym in the upper bracket, North Adams rallied from a double-digit deficit to beat Leesburg Fairfield 43-41 to advance to the Sweet 16. And over at Wellston, just finished up about a half hour ago, it was Waylersburg rolling big over Nelson to York. That was like 20-something to 3 at halftime, and they ended up winning it by 20. So the Berg moves on to the D3 regionals. By the way, 3 Southeast District winners in Division III go on, and that is all at Logan High School starting Wednesday night. Portsmouth will have the basketball to start out. Back in the game, KK, or is KK? Yeah, she's in there. And Reed will inbound to start the second half.
It's nice to be in the lead and get the ball at the same time. That's a good deal for Portsmouth.
Referee just checking over at the scores table to make sure they had everything right. And we're ready to go. Portsmouth ball to start the third quarter, up by 7. Allen off to Reed. Now Mays with it, right side of the arc. Lobs it down into Allen. Ball knocked out of her hand. She gets it back and scores. Allen with 10 points.
I think that was part just the way they drew it up that time.
27-18. Howard. Deaver. Back to Howard. Left corner, Howell. Now Deaver on the drive. Shot knocked out of her hands. Picked up, though, by Howard. Or checked at Deaver. Sayer. Left side 3 by Howard off the rim. Mays with a rebound for Portsmouth. Out quickly. They lob it ahead to Cheatham. She dishes off to Allen running baseline. One-hander, no good. Out comes Sayer on the fly. Takes it the length of the court and scoops it in.
Tell you what, she's very athletic, not very big, but boy, she really likes to penetrate, plays good defense, and made a nice transition basket there.
27-20, West back within 7. Great effort there by Sayer on the coast to coast. Cantrell left corner. Goes down to Mays in the high post and threw it away. Thought Allen was going to break. She didn't. Sayer going the length of the court again and doles a foul. That'll put Emma on the line to shoot 2. Mighty Might, you might call her. Only 5'2", but she says, when I'm going, I'm going. Stop me if you can.
But she's very athletic. I mean, she's just not very tall, but she's strong and not afraid to take the ball to the basket.
Shooting 2. First one just off the rim, no good.
They're going to look back at the foul line and say, boy, the game could have been different. And I know we're earlier in the second half, but still, got to make these foul shots. 38% at halftime is not where you want to be.
Sayer's second try. That one's no good. Howe with a stick back, won't go. And Allen with a rebound, and she's fouled from behind. That's one of those deals where Malin was reaching for the ball and in the process hooked Allen on her arm, so foul on Howe.
Yeah, that's the hook they talk about, and except that time I'm not sure who the hooker or the hookie was, but we definitely had him tangled up there.
Allen with the basketball out of the point. Reed with it. Looking inside, now they go cross court to Mays. Mays on the drive, kicks it away. Cantro in the corner, shot no good. Howe with the rebound. Quickly ahead. Deaver, right side, slashes to the lane, blocked by Cantrell, but it's loose and West picks it up. Sayer weaving through traffic. Left baseline corner, McDermott shot good for 2. Sidney with 4.
Great shot there, but Sayer's fun to watch. I mean, you talk about somebody being tuned into the game. You watch her face when she's taking care of that basketball. She is really intense.
27-22, West back within 5. Cantrell down inside, shot no good. Rebound comes to McDermott. Lobs it ahead. Here's Sayer in the lane. Shot good and a foul.
Fun to watch.
27-24. West within 3 and a +1 coming up. The foul called on KK Mays. That's her 4th foul. It's a 30-second timeout. 5:28 to go in the 3rd. And West has cut Portsmouth lead to 3, 27-24. And Miss Emma Sayer going to the line.
Well, again, if you watch her determination and the way she's coming up to the floor, she handles the ball really well. But she is not afraid to penetrate the big people, and she's done a great job here in this 3rd quarter.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard, along with the SOSA crowd. Emmy, great crew here. Carson Francis on camera, and our engineer for this ball game, Dewey Daly. He and John Bruce were broadcasting earlier today when North Adams was a 2-point winner over Fairfield. Emma Sayer looking for the old-fashioned 3. She'll step to the line after the made field goal. Chance to cut it down to 2 if she makes it. Currently Emma with 5 points. Portsmouth is led by as much as 10. Most recently up by 9 at 27-18, but now down to 3, and Sayer trying to make it a 2-point game. 5:28 to go in the 3rd period. Free throw, got it. 27-25, 2-point game. Portsmouth trying to hang on, but KK Mays, one of the starters, still out there, but playing with 4 fouls. Mays gets it inside on the back door and lays it in.
That was a good baseline move, good pass, good assist.
On the right side, Deaver for 3, hits it. Bang! 29-28, it's a 1-point game. Got a dandy. Reed with it. Off to Cheatham out front. Less than 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Allen. Cheatham again. Goes away to Reed. Takes it out on the right wing. Allen out on the point. Portsmouth up by 1. Reed. Backs it off to the corner. Fires no good. Cantrell with a rebound, and she's tied up. She brought the ball down off the rebound and got tied up there by Lexi Deaver.
Tell you what, if you never teach kids how to take care of the basketball once they get it, you can't bring it down. And we see it happen so many times. In her case, she's 6'3", she goes to 4'3", and they just reach in and grab the ball. So that's a big, big turnover.
Going down inside. Tried to go low to McDermott. Howell fires down into the lane. Shot up. Deaver no good. Cantrell on the rebound. That's 8 boards for Cantrell. Still a 1-point Portsmouth lead. Cantrell out on the left wing. Corner to Reed. 29-28 Portsmouth. 4 minutes to go in the third. Mays on the point. Away to Cheatham. Reed driving to the baseline. Shot no good. Mays tracks it down. Gets it away to Cantrell. Mays out front to Cheatham. Now Reed, a long three, no good. Howe with a rebound for West. Up quickly, Sayer slashing into the lane. Shot no good, tipped up no good. The putback no good. Howe on the follow-up good.
Big offensive rebounds there.
First lead in the game for West, 30-29. At 3:20 to go in the third quarter. First time the Lady Senators have led. Allen. She goes inside, blocked by Howe, and a foul is also going to be called on West. I believe it's on Malin Howe, her second. But down here on that offensive glass, they had like 3 or 4 opportunities before they finally put it in.
Tell you what, once you get out of position down there, it's kind of like, it just goes through your mind like, what can I do?
Sienna Allen draws Portsmouth even at 30-30. With their first free throw, she'll get one more. McDermott leaves for West. Checking in is Rollins. Allen's second opportunity could put Portsmouth back in the lead. Missed it. Rebound Howe. West with the ball. We're even at 30. Howe down on the baseline. Double teams. Now Sayer slashing. Goes left side in the corner. Tried to go in low. Ball batted away. Howe picks it up. Shot no good. And a foul on the follow-up. As Rollins was going to put it back up, she was fouled.
Portsmouth having a problem blocking out right now. Those offensive rebounds, 7 offensive rebounds for Portsmouth West, and they got 3 of them here in this third quarter, and that's been big. That's demoralizing as well. I mean, you know, whether they score or they don't, you don't want to give up that many boards.
Rollins for the West lead, and she got it. 31-30 West. Kate with 3 points. She'll get one more. For a 2-point lead. Off the rim.
Wow.
Cantrell had it, but Howe stole it. Sayer. Inside shot, no good. Save, but Portsmouth picks it up on the save pass by West. Allen drives inside, got the opening and scored.
Yeah, she was wide open, but the number of shots that West has had here in the third quarter compared to Portsmouth is really a big difference.
32-31 Portsmouth. Right side three, no good. Ball out of bounds. Saved by Howe. Good hustle by the Lady Senators. Sayer goes inside, gets it to Howe. Kicks it left side, Deaver for 3, count it. And West back in the lead. A full timeout. 1:55 to go in the third. West 34, Portsmouth 32. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
See everything Southern Ohio Sports Authority presented by OhioHealth has to offer by visiting our website at SOSAOhio.com for complete coverage of area athletes and teams, including game stories, features, live streams of games, player and coach interviews, nightly scores, area standings, and much more. You can even view and purchase action photos from our more than 100 galleries. That's SOSAOhio.com for the best local sports coverage around.
Are you in a bind and need an oil change right now? No problem. Did you forget to make an appointment? No problem. Just stop by any Glockner location and we'll squeeze you in and get you on the road quickly. Really, it's not.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you at the Waverly Downtown Gym. That 9-0 start, we weren't expecting that kind of a game. This is what we're expecting. Now it's going back and forth.
Yeah, back and forth, and but West is winning the battle here in the third. They just have really played much better, made fewer mistakes, made good shots, they penetrated, they got to the line. So I think this is the way Coach Howell wanted them to be playing the whole game. But right now they're doing a good job.
Turned into a heavyweight prize fight where both teams are trading punches right now, and West up 34-32. Portsmouth with the ball. Mays had it in the corner, ball slapped away by Howard, but Portsmouth will retain possession, trading by 2.
And you can see the expression on the players. They're a lot more tense now than they were earlier in the game because they realize where they're at. Even though they got a whole quarter, things have tightened up a lot.
Reed with the ball. Picked up there by Deaver. Now Reed lets it fly from three-point range. No good. Deaver with a rebound. West ball, 2-point lead, 90 seconds to go in the third. Emma Sayer with it. Out front to Howard. Now Deaver. Howard, back to Deaver, baseline. Now they go down in low. Rollins, blocked by Cantrell, out of bounds. It'll stay with West. That's like 2 or 3 blocks today for Savannah Cantrell.
Well, I'll tell you what, she's a big girl, and she stretches out those arms being 6'3". It's a little tough inside.
She has 10 points and 8 rebounds. Sayer, bounce pass down inside, and scoring is McDermott. She has 6, 36-32. This is West's biggest lead in the game. 1 minute left, third quarter.
Think about Cantrell's points. They all came in the first half with 3 threes and a foul shot.
Allen on the drive and a reach-in foul by West. It's going to be on Charlie Joe Howard. I believe it's Charlie Joe's second.
Biggest lead here for West right now. They've really fought back into this thing.
Yeah, if you joined us late, Portsmouth got out to a 9-0 and 12-2 lead. Led 25-18 at half, and West got their first lead at 34-32 on a Deaver. Or check that, their first lead was at 30-29 with 3:20 to go in the third. Allen's first free throw is good. Sienna with 14 points makes it 36-33 and a chance to cut it to 2. Allen, second shot bouncing in. Nice touch. 15 for Sienna. 36-34. West lead cut to 2. 47 seconds to go in the third period of this D3 District Championship. West has never won a girls' district basketball championship. Portsmouth's last one was in 1985. Deaver out front, now West holding the ball as if they want that last shot. Two teams a couple of miles apart on the River City, and they hardly ever play. But this is a big one to finally square up in. Down inside, McDermott. Off to Rollins, shot no good. Cantrell with a rebound. 5 seconds, 4. Allen, top of the key with 2. Drives the lane, tied game.
I'll tell you what, she took it to the basket strong.
Absolutely untouched. That's the end of the third quarter. Portsmouth and West, 36-all. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
At OhioHealth, you can see your doctor here or here, on this or on these. And no matter if you're over here, over there, or anywhere in between, you'll feel good knowing OhioHealth provides the finest care anywhere. Schedule care today at ohiohealth.com/finestcare.
Here at Glockner's, we know how valuable your time is, and that's why our priority is to provide you a quick and easy service. We will get you in and out and on your way immediately. So schedule your next service appointment at Glockner.com.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you as we head to the fourth quarter. of this district championship. That Sienna Allen drive almost the length of the court where she drove in to tie the game at 36 as we head to the fourth.
54% shooting for West there in the third, 27% for Portsmouth. So trying to turn the tables there. But that's the best court overhead shooting by anybody today.
Allen with 17 to lead Portsmouth. Cantrell with 10. Deaver, the only West player in double figures, with 15. Portsmouth with the ball underway in the fourth quarter. Reed with a drive. Shot no good. Allen with the putback and a foul called before the shot.
Strong offensive rebound there by Allen. And she's so athletic. When she stays down low, she not only can get that rebound, but she can do something with it. That time she got fouled before she had the opportunity.
Emma Sayer with the foul. She has 3. And Allen going to the lane, a whistle, and there's going to be a foul again on West. And I think that's Emma Sayer. That's her 4th.
Tell you what, she's big to that team. She really needs to be out there. A long time to go here with 4 fouls.
So Portsmouth will put it in play under their own basket. Tie game at 36. Allen down low. Fires across the lane to Mays. Out to Reed. 36 all. 7:30 left in regulation. Reed a long 3.
Wow.
Buries it. Daisha Reed with 10 points. 39-36 Portsmouth.
But you, Michael, on defense that time, Sarah's guarding Allen, and she's got the 4 fouls, and Allen's the most active team on that Portsmouth as far as movement.
All inside to Howe.
Dangerous matchup.
Left side, Sayer for 3. Tie game. 9 for Sayer. A timeout for West. I believe it's just a 30-second timeout. 39-39 with 7:05. I tell you, these kids got ice water in their veins.
Yeah, they're playing really, really hard. And the thing about this now, I think we'll see a switch on defense. I don't think we're going to see Sayer guarding Allen because, again, Allen's very quick, can draw a foul easily. She's got 4, and she's a real key. She's been a real – how many points she got, Michael?
Emma right now with 9, but she only had 1 in the first half.
I'll tell you what, seems like she scored more than that.
She's really picked it up here in the late going. Deaver, 15 points to lead the way. Also, KK Mays of Portsmouth. She's been playing with 4 fouls for a good bit of the ball game. Portsmouth with the ball, 39 all. 7:05 left in regulation. Great ball game. We saw a pretty good one last night in Unioto and Sheridan. It came down to the last seconds.
Can't get much closer than that.
North Adams and Fairfield was a nail biter, and we got one here again. Cheatham with it. Reed comes out after it. Picked up there by Deaver. Cross-court lob to Mays. Now Reed going to the baseline. Runner shot, no good. Allen with a rebound. And a foul is going to be called on Allen.
They got her down low. I guess she pushed off there, taking across that baseline. But
second foul on Allen. West will bring it up. Trying to get the lead back. 39 all. Howard picked up by Allen. Back out front to Sayer. Left side, Deaver. Out to Sayer. Bounce pass right at her feet. Throw it away. Portsmouth with the ball. Now the Trojans trying to get in the lead.
That's the only turnover for Western in the second half. And Portsmouth's had 3.
Allen trying to get an opening. Backs off and fires. Shot no good. Howe with a rebound for West. Deaver brings it up. Sayer crosses over in the lane. Allen with a block and a foul.
Wow.
The block was clean, but when she came through on the follow-through, that's when she caught her arm.
And when she swept the plate, that's where they got her. And but she definitely had ball. But that's hard to stop.
Yeah.
When you're being aggressive and you're attacking that player, it's hard to draw that back.
Sayer at the line, trying to get West the lead. First shot. No good. She'll get one more.
One weakness they've had tonight, that's where it's at. It's been on the foul line. They haven't shot well.
Still with a chance to get West to lead. Emma Sayre looking for point number 10 for her. Got it. West in the lead, 40-39.
They've only made 6 of 15. 40% is what they're shooting from the foul line. And where you think about the points, we got a timeout over. Anybody can call it.
Now they finally saw her. It's trying to see where they're calling. Yeah, it's going to be a full timeout. 5:42 to go. Our score: West 40, Portsmouth 39. This is the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you. Portsmouth ball trailing West 40-39. 5:42 to play in regulation. Lady Trojans will have it on the right sideline. This is Allen to inbound. Great ball game here. Both teams battling the whole way. Mays top of the key. Cantrell left wing three ball off the mark. Allen with a rebound slapped out of her hands. So it will still be Portsmouth ball. The ball hit the panel there, the door for the electrical box, so the photographer was kind enough to shut it. Bangs Allen down inside, strong move to the hole, no good. Mays with the putback, shot no good. Loose ball scramble and a foul. And KK Mays, we believe, just picked up her fifth foul.
I'm not sure. That was it 5 or? Yeah,
that's
foul.
5 fouls. KK Mays will leave the game with 2 points and 5 rebounds. So now, again, Portsmouth only has 6 roster players. So Ankrum will replace her, and they have nobody on the sideline from here on for anybody else.
Well, Coach Hughes is jumping over and said, I've got 30 seconds. Let's talk about what we're going to do and take advantage of this person being fouled out of the ball game. And but now they're down to 5.
So West will have the ball, leading by 1 after Mays fouled out. Sayre will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Senators. Howard, Deaver, bounce pass on the baseline to Howe. Now out to Howard for 3, off the rim. Rebound Allen of Portsmouth. Lobs it ahead to Reed. Long 3. Good!
Coach Hughes told her at the last timeout, you start shooting the ball and taking the ball to the basket. She didn't take it to the basket, but she definitely put up a big 3.
42-40 Portsmouth on the Reed tray. West with the ball. Bounce pass kick by Portsmouth. West will retain possession. Back and forth we go. It's loud in here, folks.
It is
It's
loud.
not quite a full house, but it is really elevated on the volume.
Well, everybody's pretty excited here, it seems.
Deaver down in low. Howe with a pass. Shot score. Malin Howe with 5. 42 all. Portsmouth with a basketball and a tie game. Reed off the pick for 3. High off the rim, no good. Howe with a rebound. Lobs it ahead for Sayre. Right side, Howard. Tie game at 42. 4:10 to play in regulation. West with the ball. Howard drives inside. Scoop shot, no good, but she caught the ball sitting down. Loose ball. Ball blocked out of bounds.
Wow.
They'll stay with West. Howard fell after the shot. The ball came right down into her lap as she was sitting on the floor. And then the follow-up shot was blocked by Cantrell.
But, you know, West has done a great job getting those 50-50 balls. They have throughout the second half for sure, and that's a big deal right now.
Deaver on the drive. Ball blocked, but she picks it back up on the baseline. Fires out front. Now left side Deaver. Penetrates, dishes it off. McDermott. Howard. Under 4 minutes to go. 42 all. District championship at stake. Howard top of the key. Sayer back to Howard, now back to Sayer. Down on the baseline. Howe backing down, fires out on the perimeter to Howard. West, I don't think they're stalling. They're just trying to get the open shot. Pressure by Portsmouth. Howe gets it inside, shot up, good. Malin Howe.
Tell you what, the big girls now are showing some speed here in the fourth quarter. Those are two big shots.
Howe puts them up 44-42 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Reed with it on the point. Allen, right side three, good!
Wow.
20 for Allen. 45-44 Portsmouth. Right side jumper, good. That is McDermott with it. Back and forth, 46-45.
You know, people, it's getting their money's worth today.
Sure are. We didn't even pay to get in.
That's true. 1
point West lead, Portsmouth with the ball. Back and forth, back and forth. Reed. Backs off, 3 ball. In and out. Rebound Howe of West. Ahead to Sayer. And we are now down to 2 minutes to go. Deaver left side 3, no good. Ball caroms out. Sayer goes to the hole and a foul on Reed.
Tell you what,
put Emma on the line.
That's the 10th offensive rebound for West. And that's really helped. 5 compared to 5 for Portsmouth.
So West up by 1, and they'll go to the line. With Emma Sayer. 10 points, all but 1 in the second half. Full timeout for Portsmouth. 1:57 to play. West 46, Portsmouth 45. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Michelle and her dad. Decades of dares. 1 month of learning to jump. First day doing it solo. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie & Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Back at the downtown gym, Emma Sayer at the line. I don't know if anybody caught this. Just to show you the intensity of Emma Sayer and her concentration. Everybody had left the floor in the timeout. She was still staring at the basket waiting for the ball. The referee said, go to your huddle.
Hey, there's no doubt. She's played very throughout the game, but in this second half, she's really been intense. And not afraid to attack the basket and do the things that she needs to do.
Sayer trying to add to a West 1 point lead. First try, good. 47-45, Lady Senators.
16th foul shot for them today compared to Portsmouth's 10. But the shooting percentages has not been as good as I'm sure they would like to have.
Second try. That one's no good. Rebound by Howe. Howe and a crowd down inside. They kick it back out front. 47-45, we're under 2 minutes. West holding the ball. Looking for the good shot inside. Howe fires it out front. 1:35 to go. Deaver left wing, picked up by Reed and Cheatham. Howe in the corner, now Deaver. Out front, Sayer. Sayer weaving through traffic. Howe. Oh, her pass out front, stolen. Allen on the other end, lays it up and in, we're tied.
Big mistake, big turnover. Only a 7th one, but that was a big one.
47-47. Allen with 22. 1 minute to go in the game and a timeout by West. With 1 minute remaining. We're going to hold it right here. I never did see him signal whether it was full or part, so 47.
It's a full timeout.
We're going to hold it here, 47-47. West will have the ball, but they came very close to over and back there at midcourt. I think that's why Coach Larry Howe wanted a timeout.
Right. Well, Portsmouth's desperately, obviously, like everybody else on the floor, trying to win the game. But their quickness that time, I almost pulled it off. And you remember just a few seconds ago, they did steal the ball and scored the layup. So it would be curious to see if West can hold this thing for a full minute to get a good shot. But they may, because they moved the ball pretty well, and those 3 guards are pretty good at moving it around. 2
evenly matched teams going down to the wire. 47-47. West will have the ball coming out of the timeout. KK Mays has already fouled out for Portsmouth, leaving them no one else because they only have 6 roster players. But also Emma Sayer of West, she has 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful. Here we go. 1 minute to play. Lexi Deaver will inbound at midcourt with a score tie. Portsmouth bringing that pressure out a little bit to meet it, coming in at midcourt.
Keeping Cantrell down low, but the rest of them are out here.
Inbound in the backcourt to Sayer. We're under a minute. Hang on to your hats, folks. Deaver pressured out on the wing. In the high post, McDermott, shot good. Sydney McDermott with 10.
Yeah, she's got some big shots here coming closing out this game. So the inside game of West has come alive here in the 4th.
McDermott puts West ahead. Reed now on the other end, a runner on the baseline. She draws a foul against Lexi Deaver.
Tell you what, Reed's extremely fast. And she gets a step on you. She's off to the races.
So at the line will be Daisha Reed. She has 13 points, and she'll shoot 2 with her club down by 2. First shot. Bouncing off the rim. She'll get one more. 38 seconds to play in regulation. Reed trying to cut it to 1 with a second shot. And that's in and out. Rebound by Allen, but it was blocked. Her follow-up was blocked. West with the ball, 30 seconds. Allen commits the foul, trying to steal it with 30 seconds to go. 4th foul, I believe, on Allen. And the 1-and-1 coming up for Lexi Deaver of West with a 2-point lead. Obviously, Portsmouth, they need to stay within 1 possession, so if she makes 1 of 2, that would still be a 1-possession game at 3, but if she makes both, that's going to hurt them. First one good. 16 for Deaver, 50-47.
It's been a really hard-played game. There's been highlights on both sides.
Chance to make it a 2-possession game, and she does. Deaver makes them both, 17 points, 51-47. McDermott comes out. West Knight now with Rollins, Sayer, Deaver, Howard, and Howell. Portsmouth has got to get the ball up in the air. Down by 2 possessions. 24 seconds. Allen driving. Shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. Reed with it on the right side for 3. Off the rim. Rebound by Rollins. 10 seconds, and she's fouled. Allen just fouled out of the game. which leaves Portsmouth with only 4 players to finish the final 10 seconds.
Well, we talked about that in the pregame, and then there could be my 4 out there, and they are left with only 4. Tell you what, playing at this level with 6 players is very difficult. You need to have a break every once in a while, regardless how athletic you are.
Great effort, though, by Sienna Allen, the 5'11 freshman. This kid, she's going to be a dandy. She's already a dandy, but can you imagine 3 more years of her playing ball? 22 points and 10 rebounds.
But
well, they gave her the 60 seconds or whatever, but she did foul out of the game. So Portsmouth will finish with the only 4 players they have remaining. With 10 seconds to go, West up 51-47. Kate Rollins at the line. First shot, missed it. Ball kept loose, and West hits the ball. And West will spread the floor as this one will go to the Lady Senators of Portsmouth West with the first Girls Basketball District Championship in school history, beating Portsmouth 51-47. Stay with us. We'll be back with the awards presentations and our post-game stats. You're watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
Carlos. First time setting foot inside a tattoo shop. Second picture his daughter has posted to her story. Third check on his bucket list. And 4 years of cancer-free checkups at OhioHealth.
If there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
Mike Smith and Tom Beard back with you at the Waverly Downtown Gym. A thriller here today, folks, as Portsmouth West wins their first ever District Girls Basketball Championship, 51-47 against Portsmouth. What a game today. If you joined us late, Portsmouth got out to leads of 9-0 and 12-2. It was 17-9 Portsmouth at the end of the first quarter, 25-18 at halftime. West did not get their first lead of the game until 3:20 to go in the third quarter at 30-29. And from that point on, it was pretty much back and forth. 36-36 at the end of 3. Portsmouth had their last lead at 45-44. Then West got in the lead. Free throw line, which was not good for West early in the ball game. It came up big down the stretch to help them to that 51-47 victory. Taking a look at the stats for the 24-1 Lady Spartans. Lexi Deaver with 17 points. Emma Sayer, 11 points, all but one of those in the second half. Sydney McDermott, 10 points, all but 2 in the second half. 7 points to go along with 14 rebounds for Malin Howe. 3 points each for Kate Rollins, and 3 also for Charlie Joe Howard. For the Portsmouth Lady Trojans, 22 points and 10 rebounds for Sienna Allen, the 5'11 freshman who fouled out late in the ball game. Daisha Reed, 13 points. Savannah Cantrell, 10 points, 10 rebounds, and it seemed like she had probably 5 or 6 blocked shots. And KK Mays, who fouled out, she ended up with 2 points to round out the Trojans' scoring. Tom?
Okay, overall, the shooting. The turnovers, first of all, which really did a pretty good game as quick as this game was played. But when you look at the turnovers, they were
Your head coach and assistants, Amy Hughes.
seven for West, and they only had 6 for Portsmouth. So neither team had a lot of problems. Real big factor is rebounding. West had 31 rebounds compared to Portsmouth's 25, but of their 31 rebounds, 12 of them were offensive rebounds compared to 7 offensive rebounds for Portsmouth. And we really saw that in the second half. But again, I think you saw the fatigue set in, and I think West had a lot better opportunity to get done what they needed to. From the foul line, West ended up being 9 of 20 for 45%, and Portsmouth was 9 of 12 for 75%. And for the ball game, West shot 43%. They were 18 of 42. They put up 14 threes, made 5 for 36%. And Portsmouth was 21 of 42 for 50% from the field. And then they were 7 of 22 for 32% from the three-point line. But the number of shots and the offensive rebounds really helped West.
Well, if you were watching as we were giving the stats, you saw the runner-up, Portsmouth getting their runner-up medals, and now West getting their district championship medals. Of course, they'll be cutting down the net here in just a moment. Portsmouth West, they will now move on to the Logan Regional Tournament, where they will face North Adams at 8 o'clock, March the 1st. Again, that in Logan at the high school there, the Jim Myers Gymnasium. Well, that's the way things will wrap up for today. A couple of dandies, Dewey Daly and John had a great first matchup with North Adams beating Fairfield 43-41, and we had one likewise with West beating Portsmouth 51-47. Big thanks to our cameraman, Carson Francis, also to our engineer, Dewey Daly. Again, the final score for the final time, West 51, Portsmouth 47. For Tom Beard, this is Mike Smith saying you've been watching the Southern Ohio Sports Authority, brought to you by OhioHealth.
And now, presenting the championship trophy to your 23 Division III District Champions, SOSA. Byron Ward, come with it.